What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is ASAS Pixel Studio. It's another tutorial in Photoshop. So today we'll be retouching an headshot image like this, and I'll go showing you step-by-step process of how to edit your images from start to finish. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing I like doing is to use the white balance. So I'm going to duplicate the layer, Ctrl J. Let's select the layer, Ctrl J to duplicate, so we have something to look back to, and this will be the layer we're going to be working with. So I'm going to go to filter, camera raw filter, and under camera raw filter I just want to use the white balance tool. So sometimes you can just change it to auto, but I like using the sampler tool. So I'm going to select where I presume or assume should be white. So I guess the earring, so I'm going to select that place, and I'm going to have this color. So we have before and after. So notice how the real color came. So now I'm going to hit OK, and we're going to go back to the image quickly. And so we have from this to this, the yellows are gone. So next thing we're going to be doing is doing some color correction, and that I'll be using the hue and saturation adjustment layer to do color correction. So I'm going to pick on the hand tool, and I'm going to select below and neck. Just select anywhere around our skin. I'm going to increase the hue, and there you can see some colors are green, some are blue. So it tells you that the skin has different color, it's not even. So what we need to do now is to use this slider and look for where is not even, the colors that are different in the image, or something like this. So we have that range of color, so we can still take it forward, and if you want to choose the red instead, you can take it backwards and choose the red instead, something like this. So I guess we should choose the red instead of the yellows. So let's choose the red. I'm going to adjust it a little till I get, yeah. So I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to go back to the hue and take it backwards. So this time around we're going to increase it forward till we have everything, it's that color. So look at before and then after. How do you know if it's uniform? It's because the lips is now the same color with the body or the skin. So we have before and now we have after. Don't allow this hue more than 21 or 30. So it should be between the range of 21 and 30. So I'm going to close it, grab the mask, the brush tool, and I'm going to remove it. Make sure the foreground color is black, and then I'm going to remove it from the lips to make sure we bring back the pink lip back. And let's look at the eyebrow. So there are some colors there, so just bring it towards the eyes like that, and maybe somewhere around here. Alright, so if that's the done, we can see before, so I can remove it from the air as well. So just paint the air and bring back the red part of the air also, like this. So this is okay. Now we continue. Next thing I would like to do is to create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift and E, and then do some frequency separation quickly. So Ctrl J twice, name this tone, name this texture, hit enter. I'm going to select the tone of the texture layer, select the tone, go to Win filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and I'm going to blur it something. Because the skin is already smooth, I'm going to blur it a little bit higher, so something like 4 should be fine. Let's leave it at 4, and it's okay. And then select the texture layer, turn it on, go to image, apply image, and under the layer choose tone, and under the blending mode choose subtract. You're going to see the texture immediately. Offset to offset 128, scale to it's okay. Change the blending mode to linear light, and we're going to come back to our image, and you can group the two and name it frequency separation, FREQ SEP, hit enter. Now for the frequency separation for the tone, which is going to be the color, we're going to use the mixer tool brush, And these are the settings you're going to take for your mixer to brush. Make sure your flow is 100 and sample layer is on check. So now you can start balancing the skin by just painting all over the skin. So paint in the direction of our face, the contour of our face, to make it real. Otherwise you're going to get a flat image. Alright, so I just keep blending till we get everything done. You can select the texture layer, select the clone stamp tool, and then you make it smaller, hold and Alt, select a place that's smooth and cover the blemishes you have. Okay, so you can see what's happening now. Why? Because I have current and below selected. So I'm going to undo that, Ctrl Z, and select current layer. So it's going to sample from only the texture layer and every other thing remains the same. So let's go select, and you're going to see the ash too. Why? Because if I change this blending mode to normal, you're going to see that it's ash. So it's just on linear light. So now hold and Alt, select an area and cover the blemishes that we have. I'm going to go down and see some blemishes over here. Hold down Alt and cover it, and cover. You can also remove some hair that's on our body, and just like that. Alright, so if you want to also remove this hair, you can do the same. Hold on Alt and just remove the hair that are there, and later you can blend it like that. And if you want to make those hair straight, you know how to do it. Make it straight. Alright, so that's how to make the hair uniform. I'm gonna grab the tone layer and go to the mixer brush, and we can paint this place so it won't be so obvious, and like so. Alright, so that is on the way. I'm gonna do this place also to make the hair smoother by using the same texture and clone stamp tool. So quickly, let's say a before and after, before and after, before and after. Now we need to make some more color grading. So I'm gonna go into my adjustment layer and I'm gonna grab the solid color adjustment. Before that, I'm gonna make sure these flowers are on point. So let's check the flowers. Okay, they're on point, and I don't want to desaturate the flowers because I actually want to make use of the color. So now inside the selective color, I want to make this green more pronounced. So I'm going to go to the greens, and we're going to increase the green. Increase the green and then put magenta, and the yellow of the green, I'm going to add some blues to it, and maybe add some red also to make it more saturated. I'm going to go to the red, and if you want the color of the red, we have red already in the image, so we should add reds to it, and the more you add red, the more it becomes more pronounced. We can put some blues or we put some yellows. So I'm gonna leave the red just the way it is and go to the yellows. Let's go to the yellows right now, and this is actually used for color correction though. We can add some yellows or put some blues into it to make it more. Now let's go to the white. The white, I'm gonna add some yellows to the white to make the picture warmer, and add some red, because if I remove, okay, let's add some cyan to it, and to the black, let's make it darker. Yep. And for the dark, we can also make it color graded to make it more. Let's take it forward and take it backward. It's gonna be like this. So I'm color grading, so I'm gonna leave it like this to make it look warm. I'm gonna go to the neutral, and we can just make the picture warmer by adding some of the white, and we can add some yellows or add some blues. Let's add some yellows, just a little bit, and some red. Alright, so now I'm going to create this time visible layer, Ctrl Shift Alternate E to create this time visible layer, and we can turn all this off and see before and after. So now we can go into filter, camera raw filter, and make the last adjustment that we want. So now here we are in camera raw filter. I'm going to close. Let's go to the highlight. So let's bring down the shadows a little bit, increase the highlight, and bring down the blacks just a bit, and then increase some, give some texture. Close the basic profile, the basic tab, go to the curve. We can add some highlight and bring down the blacks a little bit, and then let's go to color mixer, and we're going to add some saturation. But before that, let's go to the hue and make sure the red looks like the red and the yellows looks like the yellow, orange towards the yellow. So this will change a lot of things in the image. If you take it by, it's going to look red, which you don't want that. So I'm going to increase it just a bit to give it the yellow feel, and just like that. We have some greens in the image. I'm going to leave it like that. Go to the saturation, increase the saturation of the green to make it more pronounced, and the yellows, let's take it up a bit, and this one, take it up a bit like that. The red as well, take it up a bit. For the blues, there are no blues in the image, but I can see some green behind her neck. Now that's for that. We can go into calibration and maybe increase this one and bring down the blues just like that. All right, so just little color grading we needed. Take this forward and make the image warmer. So we have before and now we have after. So the image looks more warmer like this, and it's okay. So now we are done with the basic retouching and color grading. So one more thing we could do, I can run an action for pack and run the yap. Let's say we want the eyebrow and eye enhancer, eyebrow enhancer, and lips and eye. So it said paint over. Now we can paint over. I'm going to close this and zoom in and paint over the lips to enhance the lips and the eyes like that. And let's also use it here. So it's just a way of dodging and burning. I'm going to leave it from that place. Hit X, remove it from this place and some of the darker place like that. Eye and lips enhancer. So that's for the enhance. So just like that, and we are done. So now we can decrease the opacity. The opacity is 2. Okay, it's 50, so we can take it down a little, and that is all we got. So from here, merge image. So this is what we have before and now after, before and now after color grading. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.